What's this? 2 uploads in one day? What is going on? Well, that's just how much I love you guys. Anyway, hey guys, it's me again, and yeah, my last match was such a bad match. I really didn't feel thrilled in narrating that one because it was a loss, but you know, you guys had been asking for a loss, so I decided just to give you one because that's how much I like you guys. Anyway, got another match here. It's a rotation this time. It's a match against RAVAGE656, a good friend. We have lots of matches, particularly rotation, and this is one of them. So yeah, now I'm going to lead off with my Whimsicott, well, trying to read just to get a stand up. And I'm going to Whimsicott now just to see what moves he's going to use. It's just a Mega Horn, which is a good move because, you know, dark types are good against, what am I saying? Bug types are good against dark types. Anyway, that's basic. You should know this by now. Anyway, I'm going to my Garchomp because, you know, Mega Horn as such hasn't got the most best of accuracy, so I'm hoping to abuse that with the substitute. And yeah, this match is very old. Let me just tell you that now before you get any ideas. Garchomp is Uber, it is, but this is an old match. This was like way before Garchomp was even nominated for Uber, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyway, he goes into his Cloyster. I rotate into my Tyranitar. He goes for the Trick Room, and he loves Trick Room. I'll tell you that now. His Trick Room is literally very annoying and hard to beat. I go for the substitute. Really bad play because Icicle Spear can potentially break subs, and yeah, I make another bad play here. I go for the Focus Punch. Not, oh my god, I played so bad here. He's eventually going to break my sub, and when he does, my Focus Punch is not going to be able to hit home. And he breaks my sub after the 3rd Icicle Spear. The full Icicle Spear is going to be enough to make me lose my focus, and yeah, that was really bad. I should have went for the Stone Edge. I really had a really bad start here, so now I'm going to switch out because I am in deep trouble, and I have to go into my Merlingelu or Jellicent. I say, that is a very good name, old chap. And he goes for the Icicle Spear again because, you know, that would have taken me out. I get the Cursed Body, which is excellent because that means he won't be able to use Icicle Spear anymore, which gives me an opening for my Garchomp to come in because he won't. I don't think he has a secondary ice move in this game. I don't think he actually has the Ice Shard. So yeah, he goes for the Mega Horn. I'm not sure. Yeah, he was. Actually, I'm not sure why he even went there. But he gets a crit. I'm like, ow, that hurts. So I had to go for the Scald, and yes, crit for burn, please. Thank you very much. That's a very good trade. So I say that is a very good deal. So now he's burnt. He is going to be doing anything. That is great. His attack is halved, which means he is pretty much useless. Very manageable in the long run. Trick Room goes back to normal, which is great. I go for the recover because, you know, I need some health. So he goes in there. What am I saying? I'm talking way too much. Damn. He goes for the Trick Room because, you know, he runs on Trick Room. His whole team runs on Trick Room. He loves Trick Room. So that's what he does. He just sets the room back up. And I'm very sure this Burungaru has Trick Room. I don't know. I had a random moveset. I just put Trick Room on this Burungaru just to, you know, negate other Trick Roomers. Yeah, I do have Trick Room, which means I'm able to negate this Trick Room. And his Wild Charge gets disabled by the Cursed Body, which is even more lolsy because now he can't really hit me. He is burnt. His Mega Horn is going to be doing jack all to me. And Jellicent, I should say now, English name, has very good bulk, so I'll be able to take that for days. I go into Garchomp just to abuse that. I go for the Source Dance because that is what Garchomp does. He subs, he dances, and then he evades Soft and Sandstorm. He goes for the Substitute, and I'm like, oh, okay, this could, I don't know, that's blah 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 blah. Anyway, he rotates into his Dusclops. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake because I don't want to be set up in front of a sub Pokemon. So yeah, he goes for the Nightshade. He breaks my sub, which is alright. It's all cush. I can set up another substitute to hopefully just to you know, wear out the. Actually, well, that, you know, just for evasion. What am I saying? I'm going really off key here. I'm talking absolute nonsense. Pardon me for that. Anyway, he goes for the Blast. It's not going to be doing jack all to me because I resist it by 2, and Garchomp has such great bulk, and the fact that it's non-stab, which means that he isn't going to be breaking my sub, even with him doing 5 hits on me. So yeah. Now, Cloyster is going to get wrecked by the Sandstorm. He is holding leftovers, which means eventually he is going to get worn down. He goes into Brofluent. I'm gonna go for the second Soul Stance because I am free to do that. His Icicle Spirit is disabled, which means I'm pretty much looking in a very good position. He goes for the Head Charge and he does miss, which is what my Garchomp really does. That's one of the reasons why Garchomp is banned. If you miss, that is an opening for your opponent to do whatever he wants with his Garchomp, and it's very game changing. So now I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna knock this guy out with an Earthquake, and it goes down. So now he's gonna bring out his Slacking. Not really good because I have Substitute, and I thought he was going to go for an attack, so I went for the Substitute, but he rotates into his Cloyster, gets a crit, and that is enough to break my sub. But because Garchomp is bulky and he resists Rock Blast by 2, even with 2 crits, he isn't going to be able to do much damage to me. So now I'm what does he do now? Yeah, he's no longer disabled, which means I have to rotate the fuck out of there. Go into Burunguru. Why do I keep saying Burunguru? Damn, I should be saying it's Jellicent. I go for the Recover just to get more HP. He goes for the Trick Room. That's fine with me because I can negate Trick Room at any time with my own Jellicent. So I think that's probably the reason why I even bought him here, because he runs Trick Room so much. I just thought, you know what, let me bring on my Jellicent just in case he wants to run that stuff for me. So now he goes for the Pain Split. That's gonna get him enough health. I'm gonna go for the Substitute because yeah, it's Garchomp. What else do you expect? Honestly, it's Garchomp, which I believe is very, very bad because once he gets burnt, it's over for him. So, and now he's going to go for the Icicle Spirit. I do predict that. Go into my Jellicent, which will resist it very nicely. Get the Cursed Body, which is great because that's what pretty much gives my Garchomp clearance. So, I go for the Skull just to break his sub, and Cloyster hasn't got the very best of special defense. I do get a crit as well, but since he crit me a lot of times, I deserve one at least. So that's enough to break his sub. And yeah, Sandstorm and all that, I'm gonna have to rotate. No, actually I don't rotate. I actually stay in. He rotates into his Dusclops, and I get the Cursed Body on that. I go for the Recover, and Jellicent is doing work. I mean, he's disabling everyone's moves. Really, that's just great. Anyway, that is what Jellicent does. He disrupts and doesn't afraid of anything. So now I rotate into Whimsicott to finally get a bit of Whimsicott action. I go for the Encore just because he is, just in case he went for the Nightshade again. So yeah, that's pretty much disabled that move. And the Twisted Dimensions go to normal. He has to switch out because he can't do anything else. He goes into his Heatran. I'm going to go into my Garchomp, go for the Earthquake, and you better sweep them, Gally! Sweep them, Gally! So, yeah, 4 times weakness with the +2 or +4 boost. I don't even know how many times I've boosted, but that is just overkill. Overkill! So, now he brings out Rachi. That's pretty much throwing it to death. I'm going to go for that Earthquake, that Earth, and Slacking is going to take an absolute amount of damage to the point where he gets one-shotted. What is good? And yeah, the last point, he now has to send out his Dusclops, and he switches into Rachi. Rachi is going to take an assload of damage. In fact, Garchomp is pretty much sweeping here. Now Garchomp is the one doing the work, but he is Focus Sashed, and that is bad news, Bears. I hope you know where that quote comes from. And he goes for the Trick Room, as a last ditch attempt to go for a Trick Room. I go into Jellicent because, Jellicent is gonna have to go for that Trick Room after he rotates into his Cloyster, gets a bit of Rock Blasts off. My Jellicent should be able to take it. Go for the Trick Room because I don't want him to set up Trick Room again, so I just have to negate that. And yeah, now it's all good. All I have to do is rotate back into my Garchomp and sweep. So yeah, what is good? What you know about that Garchomp in the Sandville with a Substitute sweeping your team? What you know about that? So yeah, this is one of the reasons why Garchomp is Uber. Okay? Yeah, he just runs because he can't do anything else. So yeah. That is one of the reasons why Garchomp is Uber. Oh god. So yeah, that's a very good game. Had to really just monitor the Garchomp there. comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I am out. Hope you like the double uploads, and peace.